So we rebuilt all of the windows for the 57 Airstream Overlander. I'm really pleased the way it turned out. You can look, we've added new gaskets from Vintage Trailer Supply on the front, black gaskets. These are really nice. We're able to reuse all but 2 of the original cranks and hardware. I'm really pleased with the way these turned out. We of course took them apart, made sure everything was working and greased, and then we painted them with a stainless steel color paint rather than silver. I think they look great. The screening, rather than going with like a metal aluminum, we went with the black, that roll there actually, which again I think complements the look both on the inside and the out, kind of updates it a little bit. The glass is all new 1/8 inch, and we tinted it ourselves. And of course we have new black gasket material around the edges, also from Vintage Trailer Supply. Let's see if I have one. So on this, of course, we had to take everything apart and rebuild it. All new hardware for these munions. And then these pieces we took apart, cleaned, and again painted with that stainless color. Anyway, I'm just tickled to death with the way it's turned out. I think from the outside looking in, especially once we get the Airstream polished, these black windows, smoke windows with the black trim is going to look really sharp. We wanted, of course, all new. We basically wanted new windows, but using the original frames, and I think we've accomplished that. It's going to look really good. The black against the silver. We also wanted to update that look a little bit, kind of traditional with a little modern twist, and I'm excited to see how this looks when they're finally installed. But just FYI, if you haven't done this before, each of these windows has 10 to 12 pieces that, of course, initially you have to take it all apart, clean every piece. There are pieces you're going to have to replace that are either broken or missing, and then rebuild them. This probably took us, well, it was 2 straight weekends, so figure probably 6 days total, because we had some long weekends in there. And those are full days. It's not an easy task. The taking them apart part is the worst because everything's rusted. Nothing wants to release. Then we cleaned everything. We went with green and red scrubber pads, kind of this type stuff here. But we didn't try to mirror or shine it, right? Because we're going to pay someone to shine the entire camper to so they can do these as well. And that, I know, saved me another day or so. Anyway, we're at the stage now where I have to rescreen 2 more. We ran out of cording, which is a pain. We had everything we needed, but I ran out of the cording that holds this in place, the screen. So 2 more to screen, this one and that one. Then we put all the hardware back on, and they'll be ready to install. We're hoping next weekend we can start riveting these in place. That won't be easy either, because the rivet holes, if I can get a good one, or the holes we'll have to rivet in, I should say, are all underneath this trim. So it's not just a straightforward matter of drilling, cleco, rivet. We're going to have to come through, pull this up, go through the rubber, either drill it, or I'm thinking about using a hot a soldering iron with sort of a round extension, and then just melting each of these. It's going to be a bear no matter what, but getting these in place, drilling through the rubber, clecoing in place, and so it's just multiple steps. It'd be much easier if this was somehow added after the fact, but because of the way it slides on the frame, I don't see that's possible. You know, it kind of slides down over the edge, and then it's riveted into the skin, and then this is the inside, of course. So that's why I'm sure it's going to be a tough process, but I'm excited about it. It's like building a house. Once you get the windows in, you feel like you're really accomplishing something. Then we can start putting the walls up. So anyway, I just was sitting here looking at these we finished last night, especially in the sunlight. They look really sharp. And it's a big jump in progress for our rebuild because if anyone's done this board, there'll be 3 of these before we're done, if not more. You know, do this, wipe it, start again. It's just never ending, all the steps you have to go through. But anyway, shout out to Vintage Trailer Supply for the hardware and the pieces and the parts, the gaskets, all that stuff. We obviously couldn't have done this without those, but it is a tough job. So just pick a nice long weekend and have at it.